just finished teaching lessons. Feels good to be done. Had some great lessons today, though. My students are really progressing. Very proud of them. But now it's time to work on my own stuff. And today, the main goal, I think, is the Tarantella, written by Castelnuovo-Tedesco. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to play it as fast as a lot of the other people that play this piece, but nonetheless, I really like it, and I think that I got something to say with it that could be beautiful in the end. Just at the beginning of the piece, the intro itself is like the perfect chromatic etude. It's literally a spider etude. So let me bring you in here a little closer and show you what this intro is good for etude-wise. So the very beginning of the piece is perfect for preparing your left hand to try to make a more legato sound like I was talking about in the last video. So if you look here, when I do this beginning part, I have all the fingers pressed down, especially all three on the same string. They're pressed all the way down. I'm just lifting up. I'm not switching one and the next. They're all the way down. And then as soon as I go to the 2 there, I got to shift right here and have the 4, 3, and 2 down again. But the trick is having everything prepared right here, and then when you shift down, second finger, as soon as you shift down, slowly, you press everything down at the same time. That, I think, is the best way to play passages like that. Preparing your left hand, because there's no chance of any sound getting silenced in between those notes because they're already down. So this first part especially is a great passage, even if you don't want to learn the whole piece, but you just want to work on the legatos with your left hand and your descending scales. Just learn this first part. I'm a big advocate for just learning sections of pieces just for a new technique or something that you want to get down, rather than trying to find an etude for it. I mean, be musical in everything you do. Even etudes are meant to be beautiful. But if there's just a section of a piece that you want to learn that's going to help you learn a specific technique better, just learn that. So where I'm at with this piece is I've read through the whole thing, but I have not done the fingerings for the whole thing yet. I fingered about the first 3 or 4 pages maybe, and I have about the first 2 or 3 pages memorized. So I'm going to do some heavy practice on this, and then at the end of my practice session, I'm going to try and run through memory the first 2 or 3 pages of it for you. So I'm going to go practice it now. Here we go. I got a pretty good practice session in. A lot of slow practice with this Tarantella. Went a little farther with the fingerings, but I believe that I have the first 3 pages memorized and a little bit of the next page, like 3.5 pages maybe, but I'm going to try to run through it for you at tempo and see how far I can get. So here it is. Here's like the first 3 or so pages of the Tarantella by Castelnuovo-Tedesco. Yep, that's about where my memory runs out. You could see a little before then too. So this is a fun piece. I like it. So I'm going to go watch the video of the first couple pages I performed there, and then we'll go to the couch and I'll talk about what I thought of my performance. Alright, so I just watched back my performance that I gave of the Tarantella. First thing, I don't know what I was thinking repeating that one part at the beginning, the I guess the main theme or whatever it is, and then I did it again. Yeah, so I don't know what I was thinking there. I messed it up, but I think the tempo's okay. I pushed through. I did what I could at that tempo, still not being totally comfortable with the piece. But still, even if I work at it, I don't know if I'm really going to be able to push the tempo much faster than that. I don't know. It's a very virtuosic piece. I like it a lot, but I'll see how fast I can get it because a lot of people really shred this piece. So all in all, I really haven't put too much time in this Tarantella yet so far. I used to play it way long time ago. For those of you that don't know, I'm sort of coming off about a 3-year break I think that I took. I'll do another video about that, but for different reasons, I just didn't really even play my classical guitar at all for about 3 years. And I've been recently picking it back up within the past 6 to 8 months or so. So I've been trying to revive this piece for about 3 or 4 weeks, but during that time I haven't put near as much practice in this piece as I have the third cello suite. So I think now I'm going to try to kick it up a notch on this piece and also try to practice a little bit more too. Since I've started taking back up the classical guitar, I've really only been getting in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe at the most, every day. And I'd like to try to kick it up to at least 3 every day. I think I can do it. I think I can fit it into my schedule. So why not? There's really no excuse not to. I feel really strongly about these pieces that I'm learning. I think it's such beautiful music, and I really want to share that with you. But in any case, I really appreciate you watching. So I hope you have a good evening. Peace.